Welcome back to MLB Tonight. I'm Robert Flores, here alongside with former GM Dan O'Dowd and baseball researcher Sarah Langs. MLB Draft Combine is coming up. It's always an exciting time. Dan, what can we expect? What are you going to be looking for?
Well, Robert, for me, this is one of the most important events on the baseball calendar each and every year. If you look at it, all the clubs get a chance to answer the questions they have on the players. And then all the best players in the country get to showcase their skills in front of 30 clubs. So, I'm just really excited to see what's going to happen.
Sarah, it's a 4-day event. It's held at Chase Field in Phoenix. What advanced metrics can players and viewers expect to see?
I mean, there's so much data with this event. Part of why I love it so much, and I've been there every time this has been held. So glad we're back again. For pitchers, you got pitch velocity, you've got spin rate, you've got extension. For hitters, we have your exit velocity, launching, and of course the distance on those home runs.
Well, congratulations and good luck to all the young athletes as they continue their journey to hopefully one day land in the big leagues.
Welcome to day one of the MLB Draft Combine from Chase Field in Arizona. The top high school. Sarah, BP started now, and this is where the scouts really bear down. They're looking at presence in the box. They're looking at the balance, rhythm, and timing of the swings. They're looking at how clean a swing path is. They're looking how connected a player can be to a swing. And they're looking at the ability if they can hit the ball the entire fields.
And there's so much data that comes along with BP. We've got exit velocity, which means we can look at how often the player is hitting the ball hard. In this day and age, hitting the ball hard has an actual definition. That's 95 plus miles an hour. And why do we care about that? Because in today's game, if you hit the ball hard, you're going to hit about 500 on those batted balls with a 1,000 slugging percentage. Another stat we'll look at is launch angle, and what we define as a sweet spot batted ball is 8 to 32 degrees of launch angle, basically a line drive. So I'll be looking at how often these players will be making that kind of contact as well.
You know, I think about big league players like Alvarez, Judge, Ohtani, Trout. Their hard hit ball data is crazy. Their launch angles are very consistent. And you add all the things that we're evaluating, and think about, Sarah, the pressure these young players are under right now is probably the most pressure-packed BP these players have ever taken in their careers. This round of BP for me was average. Very projectable player, size, strength, a little bit more power over hitability. I thought he got outside of himself exceptionally well, but definitely a very projectable kid. We're going to focus on the first baseman now. For me, this is what I call an awareness position. You always have to be aware of where you are in the field and what type of play you have to make to affect the outcome. So we're going to look at double play turns, Watch footwork and the accuracy of the arm and the slot the arm comes from, because your slot's got to be true. The ball's got to be true to second base. We're going to look at bunt plays, how quickly they charge. Are they in control of their movement patterns? Can they make an accurate throw to third base on the run? And then we're going to look at plays at the plate, the do-or-die plays. So we're looking at how they handle the pressure of making a throw under those kind of conditions.
Obviously, for first baseman, we're not going to focus or glorify arm strength in quite the same way. You have to make some crucial throws. That's not what I focus on here. Here, I really think about range, and that's where we can think about those range-based metrics that we have, of course, not in the moment, but what comes out over the course of the season. Things like outs above average and ultimate zone rating. Those are stats which will take a look at every ball that was hit in a first baseman's way and how accurately and well he fielded that ball.
Sarah, this is the one position on the field where you have the opportunity to pick up your teammates defensively night in and night out. They need to know that they've got a first baseman over there, like a Paul Goldschmidt, for an example, that any ball in the general vicinity, they're going to make that play and they're going to save the club for an error. It's a position of accumulation for me of a ton of reps. It's something you've got to work on an everyday basis. So we're beginning to get a feel for the athleticism of these players and their ability to actually be able to do that day in and day out. tough round for this young man. You can see he's putting a lot of pressure on himself. You know, he looks like he's very raw in his skill set, but I love the deep projection on him. He's just a kid that you're going to have to be very, very patient with his development timeline, and really to get him a firm understanding how his body needs to work fundamentally to be able to be a consistent fielder.
Welcome to day 2 of the MLB Draft Combine at Chase Field in Arizona. I'm Ben Gelman. And runner at first, Joe Random will hit next. He looks confident as he steps into the batter's box. Seems like he's immune to all the pressure these young prospects must be feeling. Liner snagged it first. Might need to do something to reset your karma. That liner. Runner at first, one away.
Keep him off base.
And that one fouled off. These tournament games are, of course, just a part of the larger picture here at the Combine. Drills and assessments measure each player's fitness, strength, agility, and on-field performance, as well as other skills.
1-1.
Alvarado leading off of first with one out.
Hey, let her rip one down.
Not close with that one, but still Chase. That's a strike.
1 ball.
That's a
2
low
strikes.
light of a swing. Line drive. And that's a fair ball. Around second on his way to third. Headed for the plate. Across is the runner from first. It's 4-1. Here's the left fielder, Michael Cope. The 0-1 from the lefty. Lifted down the left side. Makes the catch. Now a throw to first. Runner won't get back in time. It's a double on one base hit.
2 down here. Hey, grip it and rip it, kid. Grip it and rip it.
Fouled off. He was late.
Hey, see it deeper drive. What do you say?
Fill it up.
0-1. Here's the pitch. Fouled off down the right side.
All right, come on now. One time, let it fly.
Now here's the 0-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Hey, get your pitch, huh?
Gets a piece. It stays 0-2. What an at-bat he's putting together. He's doing a great job of frustrating the pitcher, and that makes a mistake pitch more likely. Got it. And that'll do it. So it's no 4-2-1. All set for the start of this inning. Now the left fielder, Chance DeLory. That's bunted towards first. And no throw for some reason as the batter reaches first. That's got to be an error. With the tying run at the dish. Rips this one to short. In plenty of time to first. No outs. Runner at first. Next is the designated hitter, Darryl McLean. On the ground, 2 ball. Random. Steps on first for the out. Man on at first. And now, Joe Random.
Here we go. No one better.
Late on that fastball. Jam City on that one. Yikes.
Hey, we got one out here.
Here you go. Let it go.
And the tying run's at the plate. Swing and a miss. That's strike 2. Wouldn't be surprised to see the runner break from first, trying to stay out of the double play.
Hey, need you now. Your turn, kid.
Tying run waits at the plate. Swings through it, and that's a K. That's straight up power pitching. Random did well in the losing effort. Just 1 hit in 5 at-bats. He's definitely capable of more than this. I'm sure he'll be hungry to come out and do better in the next game. Maybe help them get the win.
As we continue on through the late rounds of this draft, here we have a player that we did see at the Combine. Your reaction, starting with you, Sarah, to this latest selection.
I mean, this wasn't the best combine performance we've ever seen, so this seems to make sense. But even that being said, we've seen plenty of players really shrug that off and still surprise us, so I'll always remain optimistic there.
You know, in every year's draft, you get three kind of players. You get impact players, you get contributors, and you get value players. This is a value player draft. And what I love about value players, Robert, is they have two characteristics. One, they're highly, highly competitive, and they love to work. And those two things you must have when you get into professional baseball.
from Main Street City Trash Pan. Joe Random will hit next. And a special moment now as he steps up to the plate for the first time in his professional career. And there's a strike. Out on the mound, he knows he needs a strikeout or a double play ball to give him a chance to escape this jam. The 0-1. To the right side. And that one finds its way through. And they're out in front with a 1-0 lead. First double-A hit, done and done. That didn't take long. And next, the cleanup hitter.
The left fielder, Jordan.
And that's ball 4.
Batting fifth.
So up next, Alexander Canario. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss. And that is a big first out. One down. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman. And 1-2. In the air to left. The left fielder moving under this one. Runner tags for home. The throw's offline and he's safe. It's 2-0. That's team first hitting we just saw. He knew they were counting on him to bring in the run with something deep enough in the air. Nice job. Swings through that one out in front there. That changeup up in the zone is one he'd like to have back. He knows that's a meaty pitch to hit. Gets him swinging. 2 left in the books here. 1 out and the base is empty. Liner to left. Makes the grab. 2 down. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Line drive and it's caught. I'm sure he's disappointed after he didn't get the hit on that line out, but that's great. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here's the first baseman, Joe Random. Hot shot to third. And a quick out, number 1. We're back here at the ballpark. And now the first baseman, Joe Random. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. That's great pitching to establish the heater in on the hands. After the foul, the hitter has a lot of territory to cover. Here comes the 0-1. Hit hard on a line. Makes the grab, 1 away.
The left fielder.
Random with a good game to help them get the win. Went 1 for 5 with a single. No complaints about getting a team win, but he's capable of giving them more than he did today. Nothing too bad, but nothing great either.
Fans our final line score. First for the victorious Smokies, 8 runs.
Line drive, base hit. Around second on his way to third. Coming home. In to score from first. It's 1-1. Really trusted his hands and let the ball travel on that pitch and allowed him to go the other way for the hit. One down. And next, the cleanup hitter. 1-2, here's the pitch. Swing and a miss at the splitter for strike 3. 2 away and a runner at first. Next to hit, Alexander Canario. Lado throws over, and he's out on the tag. There in plenty of time, ends the inning. 1 run on. Nobody out and a runner at first. Now this is lifted to center. 1 away. Two outs, base is empty. Line drive, that's a base hit out into left center field. Around first and digging for second. Tries to get back, but he can't. The throw hangs him out to inning, but no one left to. Trying to close out this 1-run lead. That one hammered but pulled foul. Swing and a miss for the K. Slider ran away for strike 3 there. Strong individual day despite the team losing, and he can feel really good about that.
The final run score for our ball game. For the victorious Trash Panthers, 2 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 10 runners on base.
That's towards center. Makes the catch, and that'll end the inning. We played 1 out, and the base is empty. Grounder to short. Throws to first. 2 up, 2 down. High fly ball out to left center. The left fielder in position. Makes the catch, and there's 1 gone. We're back here at the ballpark. On to the bottom of the 8th. And now the first baseman, Joe Random. Base knocked to right. Runner on base to start the inning. He was ready to go on the first pitch, and it paid off. Sometimes shortening up on your swing can pay off. It certainly did for him right there. Not an approach we see that much nowadays. That one down the line. Steps on the bag for 1. The tag, and they get the out at second. That is a double play. Random with a solid contribution, even in the loss. Just 1 hit in 5 at-bats. Kind of an average performance. It was a loss for the team, and he was unremarkable at the plate.
6 runs on 13 hits, no errors.
Pleased to welcome you inside Oak Street Park. Some Double-A baseball in the Southern League coming your way. It's the Tennessee Smokies taking. So 2 down. And here's the first baseman, Estrada. He hits a fly to center. The center fielder under it makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. We head back to the top of the lineup. Bubba Thompson, the next to hit. Bounce to the right. Steps on first for the out.
Now batting, center fielder.
1 out and the base is empty.
Hey, get a good one up there, huh?
On the ground. 3-1 on the play. 1 away.
Let's go now. One time.
And a base hit. Runner aboard on the leadoff single. No time wasted here. And he wasn't swinging for the downs there, but that was some really solid contact. That's a swing young hitters should try to emulate. Left field, Thompson should have this one. Out number 1 on the grab. Just a shade too early with the swing, and the mechanics might have broken down a bit. He needs to try to put that up the middle instead of yanking it to the pull side. 2-2, and the pitch. Pops this one up. And hauls it in. That's out number 2.
Now batting.
2 away and a runner at first. And now the DH, Felix Stevens. This one lifted in the air, left field. Got it. Covered plenty of distance there. And that's the... They're up 2-0. 2 out and a runner in scoring position. Estrada will hit next. 1 for 3. Swing lifted to left field. Thompson has this one sized up. Gets there. Got it. Nobody on and 2 outs. And now the first baseman, Estrada. High fly to center. Tracks it down for the out. And that's that. No complaints about getting a team win, but he's capable of giving them more than he did today. Nothing too bad, but nothing great either.
Fans our final line score. First for the victorious Smokies. 6 runs on 13 hits. 1 error, they left 10 runners on base. For the Lookouts, no runs, 7 hits, no errors, they left 12 runners on base.
So up next,
Batting third,
Estrada.
the first baseman, number 24.
Right here, one time.
Out to short. There with plenty of time. Inning over. They're set down. First and second, 2 down. Line to right, and that's a base hit. Coming around third. Here comes the throw. In there, and a run comes in to score. Nice job to drive in the run. That one was served in a punch bowl right down the middle, and he regretted it as soon as it left his hand.
Left fielder.
2 away, runners at first and third. The left fielder now at the plate. Swing and a miss, nice changeup. Beautiful changeup, and that could help him dig his way out of a rough outing so far. To do that, he'll have to command that fastball well, too. In the air to the right, done. Moving under it. Makes the grab. All in all, 10 seconds. Now Now, his skills at the plate and in the field allowed him to excel in the amateur ranks. The question is, will that prowess translate to the professional level? Foul ball there.
Here we go.
Now here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. And here's the first baseman, Estrada. 3-pitch strikeout in the last AB. Will definitely want to do better this time. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. 2 runs in to score in the inning, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and the inning is over. Estrada getting ready to hit. Struck out on just 3 pitches the last time. Swing and a miss. Gotta stay back and track that left-on-left breaking ball, or you'll struggle with it. Comes up empty on the swing, 0-2 now. That's one of the hardest pitches for a batter to handle, especially a lefty. Big, sweeping break, and it keeps bending away from you. Swings and misses, goes down on strikes. And now 2 gone. Well, that strikeout did. Estrada had some solid production in the win. Had 1 hit against 3 strikeouts in this one. Great game at the plate, and he certainly made a difference for them. Nice job to help lift them to the win.
Fans our final line score. First for the victorious Smokies, 9 runs, 11 hits, no errors, they left.
So digging in, Estrada.
The first baseman, number 24.
Swing and a miss, it's 0-1.
No ball, 1 strike.
Fly ball out to center. The center fielder drifting towards this one. Runner tags for home. And they're out in front with a 1-0 lead. Grounds this one up the middle. Throws to first. Out. They're in plenty of time, ends the inning. 2 outs, base is empty. Line drive, brings it down. Nice play. All set for the start of this inning, and now the first baseman, Estrada. That one fouled off.
Let her fly, kid. Let her fly.
And it's through for a hit. And a runner on now. And he's just given them a big lift. They've got an outside shot at coming back now. And next, the cleanup hitter. 3-1, couldn't come up with it. With the leadoff hitter aboard, the pitcher is looking to cut down that threat. Maybe a ground ball can help them get him off the bases, maybe even a double play. Alexander Canario, the next to hit. And the tying runs at the plate. And a swing and a miss. And a strikeout, that's out number 1 here in the 9th. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman. 2-2 now. Back and a miss. That's a strikeout. 2 outs and runners at first and second. And now Felix Stevens. Swing and a miss. Ball game over. Estrada with a solid contribution, even in the loss. Had a single and an RBI. Great game at the plate, and he certainly made a difference for him. Nice job, even in defeat.
The final line score for our ball game. For the victorious Lookout, 5 runs on 11 hits.
And the next batter, Estrada.
The first baseman, number 24.
To the right side. Off balance speed, there's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there. 2 outs and a runner at first. And next, the cleanup hitter.
The left fielder, number 25. Jordan.
Here's the 0-2 pitch. Goes down looking on that one. So no of inning number 1. Nobody out and a runner at first. And that one fouled off. We're in the 4th inning, no score. Grounds this one to the right side. Has some trouble with it, and they tag the runner for the out. 2 outs, runners at first and second. We're coming right up against it with the way this rain is coming down, and if there's a lengthy delay, chances are it'll force pitching changes, which would lead to some early exits on the mound.
0-1.
That one is absolutely pummeled. Might have extra bases. Runner around third. 1 runs in. The second run scores, and they lead by 3. We hear a lot about how the numbers turn against the pitcher the 3rd time through the order, and that might be what's happening here. Looking at the manager, he may have a decision to make. Bounces this one to the right side. Lays out, but can't squeeze it. The throw is still in time, and they do get the out. On 1 hit, we're back here at the ballpark. On to the next inning, and here's the first baseman, Estrada. On the ground, out to short. On to first.
Out.
1 up, 1 down. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here's the catcher, number 95. Bunting for a hit, first base side. That was some smooth bunting ability he showed there. Perfect bat angle.
The final line score for our ball game. For the victorious Lookouts, 4 runs, 12 hits, no errors. They left 7 runners on base. For the Smokies, 3 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base.
One gone, runner at first. And now the first baseman, Estrada. 2 RBIs last night, 2 out of the 3 runs they scored in the game. Richardson, 6'2" righty, 24 years old, and he was a second-round pick back in 2018. Grounder on the right side, could be 2. Throws to second for 1. Return throw to first, out. Double play, and that'll... Bases empty, 1 away. Stepping in, the switch-hitting shortstop. And the 2-1 pitch. Tries to drag bunt towards first. And steps on the bag for the out. Good idea by the hitter right there. He saw where the... 2 outs, bases empty. Bouncing ball here, rolls foul. That one hooked foul. Swings and hammers one right field, way back and gone. Circling the bases, and they jump out front. It's 1-0. Blasted out of the park for the lead, and I am certain the dugout is fired up right now. A moment to treasure, his first homer at the Double-A level. That's got to feel great, and I'm sure the organization is hoping to see him belt many more round trippers. On 0-2, you cannot allow yourself to get beat as a pitcher. He absolutely made a mistake there. That pitch was too hittable. He didn't miss at the plate.
Hey, you got it. No one better. Let's go.
The batter, number 24.
There's a strike. Four runs already. This in. We're in the top of the 5th inning. This one in the air to right. The right fielder under it. Hauls that one in. And now it's going to be Wendell Marrero. Ground ball could be 2. To second, that's 1. Low throw, can't dig it out.
Now batting, center fielder.
Runner at first. Estrada digs in now. Already a homer for him in this one. In the air to center. The center fielder under it. Brings it in. Estrada with a good game to help them get the win. Had only 1 hit but made it count with a homer. This game shows just why he's a key contributor for them. every team needs hitters who give them the kind of
Fans,
results
our
he did
final
here.
line score. First for the victorious Smoky.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. We bring you Friday baseball on the Los Angeles Dodgers and the Chicago Cubs. Just about ready to go. And pitching here today, Kyle Hendricks.
Been a very solid pitcher throughout his career. ERA around 3.5. What I like is he competes, he stays in the game, and he gives his team an opportunity to win.
On the ground to the left. And foul ball. To the right side, Horner sends it to first. One up, one down. Freddie Freeman up to the dish. And there's a foul ball.
Here's a batter who, for whatever reasons, plays better on the road, and that should help him here today.
One out, base is empty. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. And now Teoscar Hernandez. This guy with big-time power and an elite defender. That's the third. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly, but they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. And now Nico Horner. And here it comes. And a big swing and a miss. Ohtani, a former All-Star. He throws a slurve, a four-seamer, a cutter, a splitter, and he works in a sinker. Swing and a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Seiya Suzuki now at the plate as he swings through strike one. And he takes a strike. Now a snap throw to first. And a swing and a miss. And there's one away.
Well, that's a blue zone right there, or the cold zone on the hitting chart. Just doesn't have much success in that part of the strike zone. And a really good job of the pitcher executing. Try to go there as often as you can. The numbers are in your favor.
The 0-1. And ball one. Horner, the runner at first with one gone to the inning. Next offer in there for a strike. And it's 1-2.
2 strikes.
And a pitch. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Safe at second with a stolen base. Stepping in the long ball threat, Patrick Wisdom. And a foul ball. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in game 1 of this 3-game set. But he's back. Swing and a miss. That one at 99. And the count 1-2. Got him. And that is that. An inning in the book. Top of the second. Here's some real power at the plate. James Outman. Fastball right back to the mound. Fires over to first. And a quick out, number 1. And up to the plate is Will Smith. In the air, left side. Hat under it. Hauls it in for the out.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
Shohei Ohtani now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. And that's the 3rd out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Dansby Swanson stands in. That one's in there. And it's 0-1. All right, Singer, you know him at Dork. Shohei Ohtani. Go back to May 5th, 2022 at Fenway Park. He tossed a complete game through 99 pitches. Get this, 81 strikes. It was the most strikes thrown with less than 100 pitches in a game since they started tracking pitch counts.
That's just unreal.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off.
Yeah, there's no doubt, Boog. Electric stuff from the jump. I mean, there's just no messing around right now. It's still very early, but we could see a pretty impressive inning here if the strikeouts keep coming in the way they are. One thing you have to be aware of, though, is a high strikeout rate might impact the pitch count as the innings roll on.
1 down, base is empty. Swings over the splitter for strike 3.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
In the air, fairly deep to right field. Hernandez makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. All set for the start of the inning. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Mookie Betts. Hendricks back to work. Foul ball there.
You know, these Dodgers definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. The numbers tell us they're swinging at the first pitch more than 90% of the time, and that's an extremely high number, especially when you're not getting results.
Here's Kike Hernandez. Good power, not great in the OBP department. Out towards right center field. Suzuki on the move. He's got it. And there's one away. Trying to wiggle out of a rundown now. Applies the tag, and they get two. Double play. Andy Pajas digs in now. And there's a rocket into the outfield. So the batting order turns over. Max Muncy at the dish. Bounce to the right side. Tosses to first. And that is the inning. And we're back. Set for the bottom of the third. Now the Cubs catcher, Yan Gomes.
You know, these Cubs, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today. That cutter right there had just enough movement on it to get the swing and miss. It wasn't a great location by any means. That's typically a spot that hitters can handle, so I'd say he fooled him with just enough of that late action.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Quite the start to this game on the mound. Looking very dangerous to these hitters. 7 punch-outs already, so this lineup hasn't had much success trying to figure him out. I'm impressed with what we're seeing here.
2 outs, bases empty. Next offering is in for a strike. Got him! And how about that? It's an immaculate inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Freddie Freeman. And a ground ball to first, and that's just foul. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Corner. Slings to first, and Freeman is retired. Here's Teoscar Hernandez.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Swing and a miss. 0-2.
You know, Bruce, every team has a hitters meeting pregame, but this lineup seems way too anxious, aggressive. You wonder what they talked about.
The pitch. Out to short. Swanson throws to first, and Hernandez is out. James Outman steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
That's what a good sinker is designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Bellinger sizing it up, and that is that. On to the bottom of the 4th. So up now for Chicago, Seiya Suzuki. High fly ball out to left field, and there's one down. Here comes Cody Bellinger. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. There's a strike. Belsingi, this is a guy that grew up in big league clubhouses, and it's something that you see throughout the game. Sons whose fathers also played the majors. Swings and misses. Couldn't catch up to the heater. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Patrick Wisdom. Down the middle for a strike. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. We go to the top of the 5th. Stepping in, Will Smith. A wind in the pitch. And that one fouled off.
You know, these Dodgers definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
Bellinger puts it away. One away. Here's Shohei Ohtani. Scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Got to be careful when you're talking about a hitter with this type of slug and these type of home run totals. Right side. And they get Ohtani for the out. And now it's Mookie Betts. And he's already singled in this game. And it's fouled away.
Now there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
The other way. Tracks it down for the out. And that is ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the shortstop, Dansby Swanson. Right through there for a strike. Swanson, a former Gold Glove winner, 30 years old now. A former first-round pick back in 2015. That's a laser base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Ian Happ up to hit. And that one fouled off. The pitch. Swings through that one for strike two.
The two strikes may see some movement over there at first base. He's trying to stay out of the double play right now.
Just misses there. And down on strikes he goes. And one away. Christopher Morel, the next Cub to hit. That clips the zone. That's strike one.
Now, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
Comes up empty. Right-hander kicks, deals. Got him. That's the second out.
Oh, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
He's got it, and that is out number 3. Top of the 6th inning. Here's Kike Hernandez. The wind of the pitch. Swinging a foul straight back. On the ground, right side. Oh, and it hits the base. Fair ball. So digging in, Andy Pajes. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. That's a strike. Up the middle, and a base hit. Boots it.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Here comes Max Muncy. With the go-ahead run at third, and we're in the top half of the 6th. On the ground, the first. Throws to second for one, and a run scores on the double play. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. Year in and year out, this guy an MVP candidate. Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
And that one hit to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. It's the Dodgers 1 and the Cubs nothing. Bush in the box now, takes strike one. In the air out towards right center. He's under it. Puts it away for the out. Back to the top of the lineup. Here's Nico Horner. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. The 0-1. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. 2 gone now. Now the number 2 hitter, Seiya Suzuki. Out front with the swing, and that is strike 1. Big swing and a miss.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times.
That ends the inning, so we take a break. Shutout innings for him out there now. And we're back. We go to the top of the 7th. Now here is Teoscar Hernandez. Line drive, caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
1 down, base is empty. This one popped up right side. Drifts towards it. Hauls it in for the out. 2 away now. The batter now will be Will Smith.
Well, that's what he's looking for with the fastball above the zone. A swing and miss or weak contact.
Swings through that one for strike 1.
Boog, it looked like that curveball backed up on him, and although it's a mistake, it works out really good for the pitcher. The hitter's timed it out, expects it to be to a certain spot, and it just doesn't get there.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. That completes the strikeout, inning over. So, in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Dodgers 1 and the Cubs nothing. Lined, and that's a base hit. And the tying run is on with a leadoff single.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Fouled off. He was late.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt.
Swing and a miss at the splitter, and it's a strikeout. A big performance on the mound. Lots of strikeouts. That was number 14.
Yeah, clearly trusting his stuff in this one, Boog. Feeling really good about what he's working with, and that really allows a guy to attack hitters. You know, such an important mindset to have out there on the mound, especially when you're ahead in the count with 2 strikes.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Got him. Now 2 away. And next for the Cubs, Ian Happ. And that is in for a strike. 0-1.
Right now, they're looking for something hit hard into the gaps, give them an opportunity.
Bellinger goes. Swing and a miss. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
Well, it seems like 90 feet is such a big deal in a tight 1-run game like this.
And a swing and a miss. And that is the inning. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Mark Leiter Jr.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Leiter measures 6 feet even. He features a splitter, a sinker, a cutter. Oh, now a great stop. To his knee, the throw. It's there, and that's a great play. Here's Mookie Betts. 1 for 2. Fought off foul. Suzuki has a beat on it. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Enrique Hernandez will hit next. And first offering is fouled off. And a swing and a miss.
The hitter early and off balance on that swing. If I'm the pitcher, I'm taking a little bit more off. See if you can get him to chase something in the dirt.
2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th. And look out as that one ran in and got him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Andy Pajes now at the plate. There's a swing and a drive. And that gets down in the corner. Around third. Relay throw home. But now he hits the brakes and hustles back to third.
No waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Here's your 1. Sliced hard but foul. 2 outs, 2 in scoring position here in game 1 of this 3-game set. And he can't come up with it. But they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. And now it's going to be Christopher Morel.
Hey, we need to go to a real.
Excuse me, miss.
Shut up. Out of the way. Hi, guys. Can I walk in
Sir,
here?
if you want to come through, I'm gonna have to pat you down.
No. I have a gun on me.
¿Cuál es el mejor equipo de la Liga MMX?
0-1.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
And he is just dialed in right now. Every pitch thrown with so much conviction.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down one. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
0-1's the count.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Fastball for a strike. And the count is 0-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Got him swinging.
Well, right now he's in cruise control, autopilot, just dominating these hitters. It doesn't look like it's a fun at bat. And all of a sudden, you become in awe of this guy on the mound. Somebody's got to break this thing up. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Got to put a ball in play.
Trying to hold a 1-run lead here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Breaks his bat, pops it up. Paez safe at first as they can't make the play.
No, he didn't get much of that one, but it's going to look like a line drive in the box score tomorrow. I love the approach to handling that cutter on the inside corner. Didn't hit it hard, but he kept his hands tight to the body and just took that barrel directly to the baseball, and that's what allowed him to spray it out there and find a hole somewhere. Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
Bush off of first with 2 away. He goes down looking. Cubs leave 1, and it remains 1-0. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Julian Merriweather.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Freddie Freeman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And a pitch. And a big swing and a miss.
Great velocity at 97 at the top of the zone.
Warning track. Whoa. And you can touch them all, baseball man. He nails one out to right. It's 2-0. 2 pitches, 2 swings, that one for a home run.
Looking to be aggressive all the way, and it paid off for him in a big way. Well, I'm not really sure how he kept that fair. When you're out in front on a breaking ball like that, such a good chance that it's going to hook foul, but not this time. He kept the hands moving forward just long enough to sneak it inside that foul pole.
Teoscar Hernandez steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And that's in there at the knees.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Next offering misses. And that's ball 1. Movement in the bullpen. Yency Almonte up and throwing for manager Craig Counsell. Thompson getting cranked up as well. So now 1-2. Swing and a pop-up. Swanson squeezes it, and there's one down.
The center fielder, number 33, James Outman.
James Outman steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
That one finds finds the zone. It's 0-1.
Well, I say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike one. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
One down, base is empty. And a foul ball. Got him looking. Called strike three and a fastball up in the zone.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. He got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count. Just a poor at bat.
2 outs, base is empty. Next up, the Dodgers catcher, Will Smith. That's a strike, and it's 0-1. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across here at the top of the ninth. Right through there, got him. And the inning is over. Dodgers add 1 to their lead on the solo homer. It's now a 2-0 ball game. You're watching Dodgers baseball on the show. And we're back, bottom of the ninth. And now the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki.
Hey, look, we'll see how it factors in. I just can't emphasize how much that insurance run in the top of the ninth means. I mean, just such a big difference mentally when you're chasing 2 runs instead of 1.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
I mean, his pitch efficiency, ability to get ahead in the count, at times pitch to contact, let the defense work behind him. That's why he's still in the game here in the 9th inning.
Hernandez hauls it in, and there's 1 away.
Number 24, Cody.
He's 2 outs away. And up next for Chicago, Cody Bellinger. Swings through that. You just don't see it that much anymore. A guy being this efficient and getting this deep into the game.
I wonder if he's going to be able to close it out. There's just something about that 9th inning. But being at under 100 pitches, he's still got plenty of fuel left in the tank.
Man at first with 1 gone. And next is the designated hitter, Patrick Wisdom. Makes the grab, 2 down.
Now batting, shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
So it's their last chance in this one. Dansby Swanson getting ready to hit. In for a strike, going 1. With the tying run at the plate, here in the last half of inning number 9. Ground ball to short, and this ought to do it.
1 out away from this game being over, but an infield single keeps them alive. They're still breathing, and maybe this provides that last-minute spark.
So 2 down. So up now for Chicago, Ian Happ.
0-1.
These fans, they are ready to cheer about something.
Swing and a miss. That's strike 2. The Cubs down to their final strike. Strike 3, got them swinging. And that is the ball game.
It has become increasingly difficult to throw a complete game shutout because of all of the offensive prowess that these hitters are showing around the league today. But he had total command of this game, and he saw it all the way through to the end. Nice win.
2-0 your final here in this one. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Schaumburg. Thanks for joining us.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. For the victorious Dodgers, 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 3 runners on base. For the Cubs, no runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 6 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 28 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Next to hit, Estrada.
The first baseman, number 24.
Right down the chute. 0-1. That was a hanging slider, and he got a great look at it. I don't know why he didn't swing, but that's probably the best pitch to hit he'll get in this AB. Swing and a miss, chased it out of the zone. Rapid fire work on the mound. He's keeping these batters on their toes. On the ground, right side, and handles that one. There with plenty of time. Inning over. End of a half inning of play. No score. Two away, runners at first and third. The center fielder digs in now. And he's got really good wheels. One of those skills you really can't teach. Not only does he have excellent speed, but it's the effort that catches your eye. That speed benefits him on the base paths and on defense. Teams always want players who can turn and burn out there. Grounder to short. Rivera. They get the force. They're in plenty of time, ends the inning. An inning in the books, no score here on the show. One out and the base is empty.
Number 24.
There's a strike. We're in the fourth inning, no score. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2. Once again, he's ahead 0-2, and he's got the power in this at bat. And goes down on strikes. 2 down. Runner at first, 1 away.
Now batting, number 24.
And there's a strike. That's one of the hardest pitches for a batter to handle, especially a lefty. Big, sweeping break, and it keeps bending away from you. Down 0-2, swings through it. Obvious that he was swinging for the fences. Tough to do it on a pitch in that location. And it's foul, and the at-bat keeps going. Dives and can't hang on. Still able to get it there in time. And they do get the out. That might have been the play of the day at shortstop. The ball got away from him a bit, but he stuck with it, secured it, and threw to first for the out. If he can keep making plays like that, he'll move up the ladder. One down. And now the first baseman, Estrada. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. Swings through that high fastball. I'm sure he wanted a fastball there, but you can't be swinging at ones that are that high. Might be time to tighten it up. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. This one to right, done, on the move. And there are 2 outs. Just missed that one a bit. A half-inch closer to the sweet spot, and it might have gotten down for a hit. Runner at first with 1 gone. The second baseman now at the plate. If they're going to make something happen, now is the time. They need to cut this margin before the closer comes in. On the ground to second, might be 2. wide throw, and it gets away. You have to make that play cleanly at second base. No complaints about getting a team win, but he's capable of giving them more than he did today. Nothing too bad, but nothing great either.
Fans our final line score. First for the victorious Smoky.
Main Street Field. Three biscuits. Nobody on and 2 outs. Estrada digs in now.
Number 24.
Foul ball there. Oh, 1 now. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate. That's one of the hardest pitches for a batter to handle, especially a lefty. Big, sweeping break, and it keeps bending away from you. To the right side. There with plenty of time, inning over. An inning in the books tonight, and we're scoreless here on the show. We head back to the top of the lineup. And now the center fielder, number 73. And he's got really good wheels. One of those skills you really can't teach. Grounder might be 2. Estrada steps on the bag and 1 away now in the top of the 3rd. Swings and misses. Strike 1. He's done well so far, but we'll see what adjustments the heart of the order make for him the second time around. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2. Not a great swing. He was early and off balance. The pitcher might subtract a little more and see if he chases something bad. Cut on a miss. That's a strikeout. Well, that strikeout didn't take long. Batter's got to put up a better fight the next time up.
The left fielder, number 25, Jordan.
1 out and the base is empty.
The batter, number 24.
And that one fouled off. This pitch popped up. The first baseman under it. Hauls it in for the out. Those high fastballs in the zone look so tempting, but it's hard for hitters to get on plane with them.
Number 25, Jordan.
So 2 down. Estrada, the next to hit.
Number 24.
Such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Keeps the heart rate low, maintains focus, and doesn't shift approach in run-scoring opportunities. What an asset in the lineup. Fouled off left side. Oh, 0-2, waves at that one. Down 0-2, and now you have to shorten up and just find a way to put it in play. Maybe gonna have to fight 1 or 2 off. Got it. They limit the damage here. 2 left on. 8th inning coming up next. The Smokies out front here, 1-0. Not much to speak about, but always good to get a team win.
Fans our final line score. First for the victorious Smokies, 1 run on 6.
One out and 2 on. Next up, the designated hitter. Bunting gets it down to first. Estrada. They get the tag on him, and that's the second out. Pulls into second as a run scores.
Batting 6, the second baseman, Ronnie Simon.
One gone, runner at first.
Batting third.
And here's the first baseman, Estrada.
Number 24.
And immediately fires a strike to the left-handed batter. Batter just wants to get a read on his stuff. That was a meaty pitch, but he let that one go, maybe to get the timing. Could be ready for it if he gets it again. Next one misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. And that drops in for a strike. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Got him looking, and he did not like that call.
Batting 4.
1 out and the base is empty.
The batter, number 24.
That one's in there, 0-1. The Smokies trailing by 3 here in the back end of the 3rd inning. And there's a breaking ball that drops in. 2 strikes on him, and he's already struck out in this one. You'd like to see the pitcher attack and finish him off. That misses the zone. Now 1-2. After some fastballs in this AB, the pitcher might be able to get him out in front with a changeup. Something to watch. Caught him looking for the strikeout.
Now batting, left. The batter, number 24.
Now, his skills at the plate and in the field allowed him to excel in the amateur ranks. The question is, will that prowess translate to the professional level? That pitch in for a strike. 0-1. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in. Bottom half of the 5th. Swing and a miss, chased it upstairs. I'm sure he wanted a fastball there, but you can't be swinging at ones that are that high. Might be time to tighten it up. Ground ball to second base. And plenty of time to first.
The left fielder, number 25, Jordan Logu.
We're back here at the ballpark. The batter now, Estrada.
The first baseman, number 24.
Now this is lifted to center. The center fielder under it. Squeezes it. Well, he certainly wasn't willing to wait around. Just barely missed hitting that first pitch fastball out of here. With the go-ahead run at 3rd.
Number 24.
Let's get ready.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. I don't know how you catch up to that one. He swings and fouls one off. And the slider just misses. Impeccable discipline to lay off of that one. Wow. Struck him out looking. 2 left on through 8 full. And we are tied at 4. run at second with one away.
Number 24.
Come on, sitting on something here. Working ahead. Come on, sitting on something right here. Let's go.
First pitch swings and misses. 3 Ks already for him in this one, but he has to shove that aside and focus on this at bat right now. Swings and misses. Obvious that he was swinging for the fences. Tough to do it on a pitch in that location. Goes down on strikes, and he knew he should have offered at that one. Well, that strikeout didn't take long. Batter's got to put up a better fight the next time up.
The left fielder, number 25, Jordan Rogu.
Estrada with a forgettable showing in the loss. No hits and 4 strikeouts. The golden sombrero. Gotta be a frustrating day. The team lost, and he had a game that he knows isn't up there with his best. He wasn't outright bad, but this wasn't his finest hour.
Here now is our final line score. First for the victorious Montgomery Biscuits, 8 runs, 10 hits, 1 error. They left 17 runners on base.